Yeah, we knew going into the game that their box defending wasn't great. So we tried to exploit that and whip balls in behind and try to make them, be on their heels and stuff. And luckily I just got around the edge and just whipped it across kind of blindly. And luckily Pancho was right there just to tap it home.
Austin, like the 60th minute, Coach Yeager decided to bring on Frankie Moore and Jordan Klein. How did that kind of open up the game for you guys? Because, minutes afterwards, you guys scored.
Yeah, we know Klein's always ready to come off the bench, and he did well, and Frank's always been a staple for us. So, that's always a boost when you can get Frank on the field, and it gives guys around him confidence, and we were pushing, and things started to click. So.
Do you know some of the emotions that were going through Frankie's mind, or did he talk about it at all, just sitting out for the majority of the game?
Frank's a warrior. I know he's always ready to play whenever he gets in, and he's got his mind right, so I'm sure he was ready to go and ready to contribute any way he can, because just like all of us, he wants to do everything he can for this team to win.
Andrew, at halftime, we heard you on the sideline say that the team looked like they were playing scared. What changed in the second half, and what was the halftime conversation?
Yeah, I think I don't know if I think I was just emotional and I was scared. I don't know if that was the right word, but I think we were trying to make too many big plays for the crowd, because it was just a massive crowd and support. And I don't think we were playing our game in the first half. And the second half, we kind of, in the locker room, we just kind of took a deep breath and was like, look, we got to play better and we got to connect passes. And in the second half, we started to do that. And then, Frankie Moore, our leader, coming in, that changed the whole game for us. He's such a warrior, like Pancho said, and he just calmed us down. And then we started really getting in our groove and got one goal. And then once we got that goal, we weren't giving up a goal.
What can you say about another clean sheet, just for you and for your defensive side?
I think it gives us a lot of confidence going forward to get however many in a row we have now, keep it going, and I think it's the right time for the defense to be able to do those things, and so to get another shutout tonight is just, I think, propelling us forward for the semifinals, so I think we're ready for it.
What were some of the challenges that Notre Dame presented tonight on the offensive end for you guys?
We knew they were really good with service off of free kicks and corner kicks, so we knew to try to limit them. And they're a really good team. They have quite a few goal scorers through the group, so we knew to try to limit them with those opportunities. And then we also knew that if we turned the ball over in the midfield, we could get countered pretty easily. And so we had to adjust and fix our counter shape to make sure we weren't giving up easy chances down the middle. And I think a couple times in the second half we gave them the ball in the middle, and they could have came at us, and it could have been a worse type of situation than what had occurred. So I think we handled it well, though. So.
Andrew and Austin, when Trey Muse made that diving save in the first half, what's the rest of the team's reaction? Is that something that builds momentum?
Thank God.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a save. It always gives us confidence when we know Trey can do that, but it was a good wake-up call. Definitely something that we knew we needed to raise the level because we shouldn't be giving up those opportunities.
Following up on that, Trey, take us through that same play, just from your perspective.
The ball got played across the box, and then there was a guy off of Goody's Andrew Gutman's left shoulder, turned and faced the ball, and I saw the ball coming straight back over top of him. And so I just set my feet and was able to make the save. And then when it came back out and deflected, it landed right at someone's feet, and he shot it again. And I think Jack was in the way, and Jack got a block on it. And it just stayed right between his feet, and we were very fortunate to have that, and he was able to clear it. And but I think it was a big save, and at a crucial moment too, because we were definitely a lot under pressure. And I think at that point when I made that save, I just tried to get the group going and make sure we needed to sharpen up because it wasn't good enough before then.
Andrew, what's the feeling this time around going back to the college?
We got to win it. This was great getting to the College Cup again, but we really haven't done anything yet. Like all of us, this is our last chance at it, and we got to win it. We're going to do everything we can to win it this year and make up for what happened last year.
I guess to build off that, what was that feeling like when that final horn sounds compared to last year, going through PKs and going there for the first time versus going back?
Yeah, I think it's relief right at the whistle, game's over, we did it. But then for me, my mindset kind of switches all right, we got next week, who do we play, we're going to enjoy tonight, but tomorrow we get back to work, we start breaking down, I think it's Maryland, so we start thinking about them and getting ready for California.
Austin, what were some of the challenges that Notre Dame presented on the defensive end for you guys just up top, and how did it kind of like change the game plan for you guys?
They're always difficult to break down. They sit in their lines and they frustrate teams. So we knew that going into it, but we knew that we had the personnel and the ability to just kind of stay composed and play around the edge and really expose them, getting to the end line, and that's how we ended up getting our goal, going wide and service. So we knew that if we accomplished that and played smart enough, we could find a goal like we did. But they're a good team and they have two tough defensive lines that we need to break. So it's credit to them, but we ended up getting the job done today.
You played Maryland already before, but sometimes that's a positive, sometimes it's a negative. But how do you guys view that going into the next match with them?
I'm excited for it personally. I think a lot of guys are. We're confident and we know what we're getting, so we just got to be ready and have a good day again like we have been.
Austin, Coach got the Gatorade bath, and after that, they said we got to go find Pancho. Were you able to avoid it?
Yeah, I was on the move. I saw actually Coach getting that, and I guess it crossed my mind a little bit. But I was running around looking for my parents too, so I luckily got out of there.
You guys got any comments on the attendance today? How the fans show up for you guys?
It's crazy. I love the support. I mean, we got the best fans in the country, and they really showed it today. So thank you everyone that came out. If you're going to see this video or not, I don't know.
Austin, you gonna go home and watch Stanford and watch your brother tonight?
I might. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm sure my parents will be, and they're in town. So if I'm hanging out with them, I know I'll probably be tuning in a little bit. But right now, I'm enjoying the one with the team and worrying about what we have to do here. So.